Hello and welcome to episode 62 of my Metroid Dread Randomizer series, where all the items and transports have been shuffled and I start at a random location. I am Blue Psyduck and let's get right into the game. And start. We are starting with Morph Ball and Speed Booster. And we are starting in Artaria, okay.
Uploading data.
Your synth is Flash Shift is in Diron, okay. I think there's one item here. Key part, okay. Nothing here. Let's take it anyway. So with the speed booster, I would be able to get out of the top exit here. Okay, 2 enemies again, as usual. But I think I will first do the Artaria loop. Nothing here. Something. Nothing there. Part there, okay. Let's also check the items here. No, Phantom Cloak. And oh, I'm missing Speed Booster, okay. And the missile tank. Power bombs here, okay. I don't have the charge beam, so cannot continue at the bottom here. And our next hint.
Uploading data.
So you've accessed
Plasma Beam in Randovania. Nothing up there. Nothing here. I could look at this, but I will fall down. So I will come back later, maybe. Nothing here. So we could do Corpus already because we have the random clock. That's also blocking. Wrong button. Okay. So let's try to beat him. Raj. Okay, too early. Didn't want to trigger the sequence here. And as usual, I cannot really aim well. It's not good. Cannot do any damage without missiles. Okay, this was a long fight, but at least we got the warrior suit from it. Maybe I have to practice these bosses at some point. So let's also save again. And I think I will now go check the top exit. This speed booster one here. Hopefully the E.M.M.I is not here and the E.M.M.I is here. Okay. Don't know how I'll best do this because the E.M.M.I will always be in the way. Okay. Let's also check this item. Nothing. Save here again. Because I will soft lock myself in the grapple room. Yeah. Can I even get up here? I think not. No, don't have the spin jump yet. Okay, so let's go to the red teleport. We can do the we cannot do the Varia loop. We don't have the charge beam, so we can only go to Kataris now. This item, nothing. Nothing down here. Got a little bit irritated by the enemy up there. So let's do this again. Okay, those are back. Okay. And our next tent.
Uploading data. E.M.M.I stands for excluding.
Bomb in Kataris. Oh. Bombs are here. Can I get up there? I think if I shoot the top one, I can, yeah. Okay, so we have bombs now. Oh, our gravity suit. E.M.M.I is still here. I'm here. Good boy. I could look at this item. Nothing. I could also do Great, or can I do Great? I don't know if I can get out of there with the ball bombs. I cannot go there because I don't have the charge beam. This is the white beam. So we can now also beat the E.M.M.I. There's nothing to the right which I can get anymore. And there's nothing at the bottom. So maybe let's go back and beat the E.M.M.I. This is... I think I have to do this. Yeah. And I can also go back here, I think. Do I want to try to beat Great? Maybe let's save and then I will look if I can get out of there with the power bombs, because I'm currently not sure. Or do I look? I don't think I can get out of there, so let's keep Great for later. I have to do the trick again here. It's the other path. I think maybe the other way would have been quicker. Good. And nothing on the E.M.M.I. But now all the paths are open. Yeah. Nothing there. Nothing down here. Nothing here. Nothing there. And we can look at this one as well. Missile tank. And missile, okay. Nothing here. And Diamond Submarine. I can beat the E.M.M.I, I think. So let's go to Diamond. I have to do the top route because at the bottom is a drop door. Nothing here. And DNA on the E.M.M.I, okay. Energy tank. Nothing here. Let's also get the hint here.
Uploading data. This area.
Storm missiles in Forenia. So it's already 2 items in Forenia. Power pump tank. And the DNA hint is Hanupia E.M.M.I, okay. Oh, blade shift is here, okay. This is the hinted item. And did I really just open up the power bomb and did not collect it? So now let's go to the left here and turn on the power. We can get out again because we have the bombs. I also have the gravity suit already, so I think I did need a speed booster there. Power bomb tank, okay. And nothing here. Let's also check this item, nothing. Nothing down there. And oh, spin jump. This one we take, of course. Maybe let's save here, because when I go to the other exit to the left of Dairon, I don't know if I softlock in the next area, for example. So let's see, we have Golduna. Can we do anything there? Nah, check 2 items. So let's go there and check the 2 items. Or 3 items. The first item is down here. And power pump tank. Nothing there. And nothing here, okay. I also could check. Yeah, I will check these other two items as well. And reload again after I check them, because I cannot get out of here. Unless one of them is the ice wizards. Nothing here. And the other one is also nothing. And I think I would be faster to simply reload from the save point. Because now we are back here in Taiwan and don't have to walk all the way back. So let's see, what can we do? Can we reach the right side of Taiwan? Don't have the charge beam. So we cannot go through this door. Yeah, there's one item I think which I can still check. Oh, two items. One is here, nothing. Ouch. And the other one is... I think there are even more. Because we can also take the bottom path here now. Nothing here. Oh, we have Grapple? Yeah, Grapple here. Nice. And I think this door is a charge door. No, it's not. It's a normal door. So we can also get this item here at the bottom. And also this one on the top. Look at it. Nothing. Okay. But the next door is a charge door. So with Grapple, do I take the Grapple teleport now? Yeah, let's take the... can I take it? Because I think I cannot open this up. No. Okay, so I do not take the purple teleport. Then Yeah, I think going back to Artaria would be the best play now. So in the next save station, nowhere to be seen. The hint location is the nearest one now. And let's teleport back to Artaria. We can now go to the top exit. So let's check this one. Iron Freezer. There are one item I can get, one item I can see, but it's not really helping us. Wave beam is up there. I think I can get it because I have the gravity suit. Wonderful. Okay, so this helps us in Kataris. We could do great now. Can we do anything? We can walk to the global teleport now. But still no charge beam. Big energy tank up there. This one I will take. So let's first check behind crate. Nothing and nothing. We can check this one as well. Oh, the cross bombs. Not really helpful here, but may come in helpful later. Okay. And DNA on crate. So question is where to go now. Because I cannot do this bottom path, I don't have the charge beam. I think I cannot do anything here anymore. How about Artaria? I think I can get in here. Because with the wave beam, I think I should be able to. And let's look at Taiwan again, but I think we already did everything there. So I think the play is now to go to Artaria and check this exit to the right. The quickest way would be to save back to the start location. I cannot get through here as well. And this is... okay, then this path is not open to me. Yeah. And I think... can I get through there? But then I will not get out of there maybe. Ah no, this is not the path to us. So what else can we do? We can check one item in the big room. We can check also this one item here in Taiwan. Oh, this is not good. I forgot that the E.M.M.I is still there. And then... can I get to the teleport without the E.M.M.I seeing me? I think I'm dead in Taiwan. Yep, I'm dead. But at least we are in Taiwan. And nothing here, okay. Let's check this item here. Also nothing. So what else can we do? We cannot do the loop here because we don't have charge beam. I can continue here at the bottom a little bit more. So let's go there next. Let's check this item down here. Could have checked this earlier. Only missiles. Nothing here. And nothing here. And I think I cannot get through here without screw attack. Nothing there. Super missiles are here. I think I can get the super missiles. But do they help me in any kind? So I cannot get up there. So where to go now? One item here at the broken E.M.M.I. Let's check this one as well. Only missiles. So slowly I'm running out of checks to do. Cannot go. There's one item I think I can get here. The first item behind the super missile door. I have super missiles, so this item is now in logic. Cannot do anything here. This was Gauran Gozuna, but I cannot get out of there. Cannot do this item. No, I think in Daiwan we cannot do anything. And Pataus I think as well. We looked at everything we can. Cannot get in here because I don't have charge beam. It's also... Yeah, there's no item I can look at coming up there. Yeah, so I think the one item it's the last item, I think. Unless I missed something, of course. Okay. No, I cannot get to this item. Then what to do now? What did I miss? Cannot get into the bottom room here. Cannot beat the E.M.M.I. Cannot do anything here. I can go through this path. Okay, so this is my path forward. Quickest path. Yeah, you simply hit to the right. I cannot. So I can take this path, yeah. Correct path. I cannot remember ever taking this path without simply being able to go through the door above. So Hanubia Bridge. I will first look at the items here and then continue with the Hanubia Bridge exit. Nothing down there. Another hint.
Uploading data.
CBR appears to be
Charge beam in Burenia, okay. This is a helpful hint. Now we only have to find Burenia. Is there... No, there's no item coming up anymore. So let's go to Hanubia. So let's check the hint here.
Uploading data.
This area can be
Spin in Bottleneck. There are already 2 items in Bottleneck. We cannot get the DNA hint yet because we don't have screw attack. But we can do the E.M.M.I here. Whoopsie. Let's try this again. Better. More energy is always good. And now let's do the elite shoulder. I think there's nothing else I can do. Okay. Not good. Barely survived. And we have Gaboran Stormgate. But where to go now? Where can I go now? Route teleport? No, this is to Artaria. Can I reach any other teleporter maybe? No. Orange teleport, but I cannot get out of there. I know that the ice beam is not in there. And without the ice beam you cannot get out of the Gaoran loop. When we go in through Gozuna exit, which we also know, we are also locked in there without the screw attack. I cannot do anything here because of the missing charge beam. You cannot open this up from this side. This was the Gozuna exit. We looked at all items here. This is a square tick item. Here's one item I can still look at. Where's it? It is somewhere here. So let's go back. We cannot go forward here. So let's see what this item is. Also nothing. So what am I missing? I think I saw all items now here in Kataris. Except this one, which I cannot reach. Cannot get there without a screw attack. Need charge there. This one room here, there's one item. I think diagonal speed booster as a ball should be possible. So maybe let's try and look at this item. I'm slowly running out of things I can do. So quickest way. Let's go back to the save station and teleport back to the start. We'll do a little detour here. But how to charge the speed booster? Or can you get another way in there? I think this is not enough. No. Anything else I missed? I think I can I get to this item here, which is behind this Grapple thing? Because I don't think I can actually get up there. Again, the E.M.M.I is still here. Ah, but I cannot get through here. So I looked up what I could do, or where the next item is, and I think it is this room where I just was, but instead of speed booster, I seem to have simply have to use infinite bomb jump to get into the tunnel. So let's go back there and try this as well. And this was a trick I didn't have in mind when I saw this room. Okay. Don't fall down. I can... Why didn't I use a speed booster here? So let's try this. Okay, easier than thought, but yeah, never had to do this. And here's the screw attack. So this unlocks now some more items, and getting out of here is actually quite easy. So what can we do now? We could go to the exit to the left here. So let's do this. Yeah, go through the big room, I think. But these kinds of situations can also always happen, that you don't know a certain trick to get to a path which you never needed and most likely will never need again. I wanted to go through the big room. Renya quiet roll. Yeah, I can do this. Nothing here. Plasma beam is here, okay. So let's check this exit first. Artaria thermal device, okay. So even the charge beam would not have helped for Artaria to get any further. We could teleport to Bottleneck because we know that one of the charge beam is in Bottleneck. I will get this item and also the synth here. Okay, we have the ice missiles. I think storm missiles were also somewhere here. But yeah, more important is the charge beam in Bottleneck. We don't know where the second one is. But we have at least a hint of one of the two.
This area for any
Super missiles in Artaria, we already found this one. Quick check here. Okay. So let's use the teleport. Storm missiles are the other side here, okay. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Not here. Nothing here. Why is it not working? Okay. And here it is. Okay, so we found a charge beam. So this should now open up everything. So the question is where to go from here. I think I want to head to Hanupia. Or maybe check the transports here. So let's check the two transports which we have here in Bottleneck. Maybe one of the two is Itorash, I don't know. There's such a second charge beam. Of course it is here. So we have Taiwan entrance, okay. And go on early supers. I don't really need items anymore. So Hanupia was in Kataris. Quickest way to Kataris does not really exist. Maybe let's go to the hint location here and teleport back to Artaria. So that we can get now the DNA hint as quick as possible.
Uploading data.
The lower levels of Randovania.
Spider Magnet and Gavaron. Okay, this is a good hint if we need it, but I don't know if we actually need it for anything. Ah, I wanted to teleport back to Artaria now. E.M.M.I is still here. This time I remembered. So yeah, we can go the normal way. We have the charge beam now, so everything should be open. So let's see what the missing DNA will be.
Uploading data.
Samus, you have manifested.
Wave Beam and Gozuna. Okay, so we need Elon. Wave Beam we can already do, I think. So okay, so and because the Itorash is also missing, so let's also check for more exits. But I think item-wise, I should already have everything I need. And of course here's Itorash. Okay, so I could have taken another part and simply go to Itorash to get the DNA. So let's go to Itorash to unlock the teleporters. Button. So highest priority is now to check all the transports to find Elon. We have one transport missing here at the bottom of Taiwan. So let's go there first. Then we have two missing in Bottleneck, the upper and the lower one. And we have two missing in Gaboran. The bottom one, and which is normally Elon. And I think in Ferenia, yeah, in Ferenia are also missing 2 transports. The upper one and this big gauge one. Okay, this did not work. Didn't look what this is. Ferenia main gate. Okay, so this is the first one. Let's take this one and we can do the purple E.M.M.I. And also check the top exit of Ferenia on the way. Yeah, no, not this path, the upper path. And this is Upper Borenia, okay. So this is our third DNA. Now we have to find Elon. I could go to Borenia and walk to the bottom. There's one exit at the bottom which we are missing. No, it can't be. Bottom at the exit has to be to point to Gaboran. Because otherwise if the bottom one would be Elon, then Gaboran has to point to itself, and this is not possible. So instead we will go to the teleport and directly teleport to Gaboran. We don't know which of the two it is, but we know that one of the two in Gaboran has to be Elon. And knowing my luck, I think it will be a vanilla Elon transport, so that we need a magnet. Ah, I don't have Gaboran on the map. This is not good. Let's go to red teleport and go in through the Gaboran loop. I hope this teleporter works, that it unlocks Gaboran again. Yes, okay. So we know that the magnet is somewhere in Gaboran. The chance is high that we need the magnet to get into vanilla Elon transport. So we should look a little bit more for items here. Maybe we find a magnet on our way. We know that's not at the top here. Not here. Not here. That's it. Okay. So Gozuna then without storm missiles would be, will become interesting. I cannot do this yet because I did not move this one block. Okay, I have to go to the bottom first to move the block, otherwise I cannot get to the Elon, vanilla Elon exit. Wave beam in Diron, yeah, we found this at some point. Energy and Borin yellow. Okay, it's the vanilla Elon. Energy would be nice, but it takes too long now. So, as expected from Randovania, we have the worst possible location for Elon. The vanilla location. So I move this block now. So this means I can go back. So now I can rotate this and move this room. And go back through here. Into this ball tunnel. Down here. And we have Elon. Oh, this is the wrong path. No. Now I'm confused. On the top, I think. So this should be the first trigger. Yes. So we get a cutscene and simply go back. Let's take these missiles, because without storm missiles I don't know how much I actually need for Persona. Let's try beat Gozuna without storm missiles. Don't have the space jump. Okay, ice missiles do more damage than I thought, and I'm nearly dead. I thought this was harder. And our last DNA. So now quickest way back to the Diron. I think taking the exit which is just here. And at nearly the 2-hour mark, we are entering the elevator to Raven Peak. Dodge. And this is time. So it took me a little bit more than 2 hours to beat the seed. As you may have noticed, major issue was the bottleneck in the middle, where I didn't know that you can simple infinite bomb jump into this one room where the screw attack was located, which was logging everything else at some point. Yeah, but besides this, quite a nice randomizer. I learned something new with this bomb jump. It's also nice. Of course, it takes a moment to realize that you can do this. So the only missing item was the second spin jump, and because we knew that the storm missiles were in Artaria at the left side. And it was Giga Arena. Okay, so on Giga. And as always, I want to thank you for watching and see you next mission.